Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action on Lichess. So we took a little break during the World Rapid and Blitz Championship, but now we do have some time before the Tata still starts, and well, let's just play a game and see what happens. I've also paused a little bit, so I haven't been playing any rapid. But you know, it's not like I was good to begin with. Shouldn't be much of a trouble for me to get back to it. So let's check it out. We are currently at 2251. Let's continue our ascension towards 2300 and maybe beyond. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, and you know how 2024 treats me in the choosing of moves. All right. Let's see who our opponent is for this one. I can't even remember if I was white or black in the previous session. But yeah, whatever we get. We're not strong on openings, but we do love to think, sometimes even too much. Alright, so not finding an opponent for us. Let's try to remake this. Alright, 10 minutes per player, 0 seconds increment. Trying to always play stronger opponents. That's why maybe it's takes a bit longer to get an opponent, but I'm pretty sure it'll be yeah, any moment now. Maybe Lichess is update. Oh no, there we go. Alright, so let's get out of Zen mode. Our opponent is Conrad the Red. Conrad the Red. And we're gonna open with pawn to e4. All right, let's see. We have the Sicilian defense, and I just uploaded the game. Yeah, so a6 is a fine move, but our opponent hasn't put a knight on f6, so we still don't have to worry about the defense of our e4 pawn. And I don't know anything of this other than I've read once that a6 is best countered with pawn to c4, and it's the Marozzi setup. We're gonna play d4 at some point, but yeah, other than that, should be very strong for white positionally. But later on, okay, black can undermine those pawns. So it's pretty standard way of playing against the Sicilian. Yeah, bishop comes. We're gonna play bishop to e3, and he will try to probably trade on d4 at some point. But first, something like d6, bishop to d7 will be played. Maybe then he trades, puts the bishop on c6 to put pressure on e4, and I will most likely put the pawn on f3 to help me defend my center. Again, all depending on what he does. So I mean, there are many ways you could play this, but for the moment, we're gonna play solid moves. All right. So is there a way for me to get something more out of the position? For the moment, not really. We're just gonna play bishop to e2 and prepare to castle. Maybe some king h1 action after castles, then maybe some f4 action, or maybe f3 again. We'll see what he does. I'm trying to play faster moves, not... Okay, let's just castle. I know in a couple of the previous videos that I played, I over-explained, you know, certain positions, and then I run into time trouble too quickly. But yeah, king h1, fairly standard move, especially if you want to launch forward with f4. And I still don't have to play something like f3. Maybe if he goes like bishop d7, and then he trades, and then goes, then, okay, f3 will be a good move. But by the time that happens, I think we can even go queen. Okay, so he goes, yeah, it's very interesting. He wants to go after my dark square bishop, but... yeah, it's a pretty standard way of freeing up the d4 square, as he wants me to capture here and then get my queen over there and then capture on d4. I know it usually works. I don't know if it works here in this particular line. Like, it either does or it doesn't. I mean, if anything, we can take a pawn. If anything, we can take a pawn here. It's not much. Okay, he can win it back by giving up the bishop, so... Yeah, I never even considered him giving up the bishop, but he probably will do it. Yeah, he will do it. Okay, so he will take back on e4, and he has a bit of a better pawn structure. But I don't know. I don't know. He's still completely undeveloped. So if he wastes one more move taking that pawn, maybe we can make something out of it. Yeah, he grabs here. We can grab on d6. He grabs on e3, and then, well, I don't know. I've never seen it. That's why I just captured so fast. But if he doesn't capture on e4, I'm just going to play queen to d4, and good luck getting rid of my queen from d4 for the rest of the game, pretty much. Yeah, he's not going to take it. Okay, so we're going to play queen d4. Queen e5, not really interesting for me. Yeah, we can even play rook f4 here. Yeah, let's not slow play this. Yeah, let's double up on the f file. Our rook and queen nicely guard the pawn, and then we can, if we really need to, we'll defend it with bishop to d3. Yeah, he goes after the pawn. Yeah, we're gonna defend it for the moment. No reason not to. Yeah, I don't know if he has some g5 moves, but I really doubt that. So if he has anything, it's queen e5, but if he plays that, then we just fix our pawn structure. It's not the most impressive pawn structure, but yeah, if he plays queen e5, which is kind of the only active move, I'm thinking we're just better here. Maybe I don't even have to trade queens. I can play for some activity, but it's hard to imagine any activity with a queen on e5. So probably he will play that. If he doesn't, I can't even figure out what he could play. Yeah, but probably queen e5 will just play rook a to f1, put some pressure on f7, make it hard for him to figure out how to go about this. And then if queens get traded off the board, we'll probably, yeah, he'll play that naturally. Yeah, we'll play rook a to f1. And if he trades, yeah, it's fine. Probably capturing with the e pawn is the way to go. Okay, I'm not really buying that. He's sort of saying that he has a way of improving his position before capturing on d4. Okay, he actually might be able to do this. I play queen b6. Does he have queen captures on c3? Yeah, he probably does. Probably does, yeah. So rook e6 does seem maybe like a move that he can play to make his position a little bit better. Huh. Yeah, and then he's gonna trade, and or if he trades, I could capture maybe with this pawn. But no, yeah, he can't double up here. So let's just play h4 and see what's the idea behind rook e6. Not like he will double up or anything. No, he actually wants to play this on. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, he doesn't figure out. Although I'm still thinking either holding the position doing nothing or trading was the way to go. But we'll see. He's the one who's willing to invest more time in this. Okay, so he wants some back rank action here. Yeah, which is perfectly fine. All right, so now is the time to see if we have any moves, like h5. Like queen, yeah, okay, so queen d1 check will, if we play h5, queen d1 check will just pick up that pawn. So not the best. We could sacrifice the a2 pawn. Yeah, we could sacrifice the a2 pawn. And then play h5. Just to make things interesting. As he can't really ignore the pawn. Okay, so he ignores the pawn. Okay. Very interesting. Is he considering captures on h5? That would be... I mean, it could be possible. Because then if rook g4, he has rook g6. Yeah, okay, if captures, I don't have rook g4, but I can bring the other rook in. And also I have e5, which is just very nasty. No, he will give a check first. Okay, we're not gonna fall for that. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the moves that I've messed up after we analyze the game afterwards. But I'm thinking now once h6 lands. Yeah, but even with h6, f6 seems like a possible move. Yeah, it's not the worst. Not the worst. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Mm. But I still can't see how he defends against h6. Like if f6, we can just trade everything there. And does he have a move that gets him back into the game? I don't see it. Yeah. Probably it's some... Or he just completely forgot that I can push h6. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was maybe a bit too much trying to play with two sets of doubled pawns, but he wanted more than trading queens on d4, and he got into trouble. Maybe. Yeah, so okay, he gives up the d6 pawn. Which we have to take. Okay, he does have a check, but then we just move. And then he takes the bishop. And then queen f6. Okay, he takes the pawn. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But what if we take... Yeah, rook e5 is very smart. Very smart indeed. Okay. Rook e5. Wow. What a find. We can play bishop d1. Very annoying. Yeah, bishop d1. Yeah, now the rook is pretty much stuck there. He will play, what's the only move for black? Queen a3. He has to guard the d6 pawn. Yeah, this game really is going on longer than I thought it will. Yeah, completely missed rook e5 there. So what? Queen a3, and then we play rook f6. And then he has queen c5. Yeah, and the game sort of comes back to life. Uh, yeah, I don't think there's anything better than this. No, that he plays f5. Wow. Wow. What was wrong with queen a3? Yeah, probably something that I'm missing. But yeah, of course, he wants captures and mate. But if we take here, yeah, he will show me what he had in mind. Okay, he'll take with the rook. Uh, that's nice. It's very nice. Oh, but I found a very nice one. I found a nice one. Huh. Yeah, there's this. Queen e6 check. If he goes king h8, I sacrifice the queen for mate. So he has to block with rook f7. Then what? Hopefully he just moves the king, but I don't think he will. Yes, he has a mate threat now. Yeah, he spots the queen sacrifice. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just... How to win a move? That's the question. Yeah, we just need to survive checkmate here. Yeah, very, very scary. All right, looking. We have time, so we don't have to rush anything. Yeah, there's no check that will improve my position. So probably a dull move like bishop f3 has to be played. Yeah, not the best. Yeah, and then he will figure out a way on how to capture on f3 and then maybe some check pick up c3 and grab hold of this diagonal. Yeah, if I could somehow grab hold of the diagonal. Yeah, so trading not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, I have to play bishop f3. And then probably not even capture with the rook. I have to capture with the pawn. Probably something like this. Now I have everything defended while controlling the dark square diagonal. And I can't tell. Yeah, okay, he might play. Yeah, that's a weird thing to do. Probably queen e2 was better. So what's the cleanest way to win this? Not like rook d1. How does he defend here? He wants to bring the queen somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, but queen d1 should be enough. Yeah, now queen c8 check will be very strong. It was probably strong even without rook to d1, but yeah, it's not like I would have. I could capture some pawns here. Okay, so now he just runs into mate in 2, which is okay. But I don't think there was a way out regardless of what he played. All right, so let's see this shish kebab of a game. 32 moves of questionable play. There we go. All right, so a6, c4, this is a very... Okay, so knight c3, not the move you should play here. d4 right away is best, but we transpose into the normal stuff fairly quickly. Bishop e3, d6, I played bishop to e2. Yeah, okay, or you could go for the real Marozzi setup. I decided to go for maybe a bit of a quicker way to develop. He played knight g4, yeah, and here I blundered by playing knight captures on c6. Why doesn't it work? Knight c6 first. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it actually is a full piece. Okay, okay. And then the bishop is trapped. Okay. Yeah, or if you go there, then knight just escapes this way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the problem. I knew that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he convinced me that it actually works. Knight captures on c6, and yeah, we just traded down into an equal endgame. It's not sort of an endgame, an equal middle game that should not exist if I spotted the tactic correctly. Yeah, okay, bishop d3, he trades queens, and now, yeah, he just should either trade or do nothing, but he goes for this active plan, and now he goes, you know, looking for adventure. I sacrificed the pawn for h5, rook f1, yeah, h6 just winning here. Rook e5, yeah, so captures was best. Okay, what was the idea here? Rook h5 check, king g1. And now we were wondering about rook captures on h6, but no, he actually has this. Ah, okay. So more tactic training needed. Rook captures queen here would have been game, but I played bishop to d1, sort of allowing him back into the game with that queen a3 move that I mentioned, but he played f5 and now is just winning, but yeah, also not the best. Rook captures. Yeah, rook 1 to f2 is the way to go. Yeah, I played rook captures, bishop captures, and queen d6 check. I thought maybe he wouldn't spot the queen sacrifice, but he did. And yeah, here he just messed up completely with king to f8. So I'm definitely rusty. You know, from not playing. Not that I was rusty all the time. But okay, we do get a win. It's I don't think we made any. Okay, we didn't. What did he have sort of a clean win at any point? I don't think so. So we missed some completely winning moves, but we were never in a position where we could lose the game. So at least that makes me happy. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A nice way on how to handle the a6 Sicilian. You know, just go for c4, and then probably the Marozzi is better than what I played. But you know, whatever works for you, try that. So yeah, as usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon. Continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions and whatever else happens in the chess world. Thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.